Hey everyone, this is a flashback video with the one and only Gary Vaynerchuk. Before you watch, I also want to tell you that this is a sponsored video from my friends at the .store domain. I'll explain. If you're new here, I started Behind the Brand, this series, this YouTube channel, about a decade ago. And when I did, it was a very different place. We were in the heart of the Great Recession. That's when the economy went really bad. And I was really struggling to keep my startup alive. It was also a time when, yes, I had a website, but like having a direct consumer store was almost unthinkable. It seemed very expensive. And now, thanks to my partners at the .store domain, you can simply go to their website, get your little .store domain extension, and you're off and running. You've got a site that looks like a retail store and you can sell direct. It's as easy as that. They've also got a contest going on right now on Instagram that you can win up to $30,000. But it ends November 14th, so if you're seeing this video after that, just go to the .store domain people and check out what they've got to get everything else. I'm going to read this so I don't get it wrong. Here's how it works. There's going to be 6 finalists chosen based on creativity and engagement on your Instagram post. So judges will listen to your ideas and pick the winners. All you have to do is go to idea2.store to sign up and submit your details. You sign up on the website, you share your online store and your idea on Instagram with the hashtag idea2store and tag @get.store, and you're all set. Winners will be chosen based on their Instagram videos. There's going to be up to $30,000 in cash prizes plus other stuff. Go to the website and check out the details. Now let's get back into the show. I bet you've never seen this video with Gary before. Let's check it out.
So let's back up just a little bit, talk about your background, how you got from there to here. People who are watching this, a lot of the people are small business owners, entrepreneurs. They look at you, with 800,000 plus people following you on Twitter and probably, millions of web views on Wine Library TV. But how did you get started in all this? How did you get this job?
I'm an immigrant. I wasn't born here. My dad and mom are my heroes. My mom raised me impeccably. She instilled obnoxious self-esteem in me, which makes me super confident, but I come from zero place. So I think I'm balancing that ego versus the humbleness of being an immigrant. My dad taught me great things, including that, which is the biggest thing that saved me, because as a storyteller, as a marketer, there's that bullshit in me, and my dad was able to suck a lot of that out to give me the right balance.
What is that? Is that like my word is my bond?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely. I mean, and listen, I have so much chaos right now. I get hundreds, if not thousands of emails a day, tons of intake, and there's things that will fall through the crack. I have an assistant, I have people around me, so things will fall through the crack, but it's always how you make good, right?
Yeah.
And so I fight fiercely for having a good legacy.
Well, I like that because I think that's how most of small business is still done these days.
Absolutely.
It's done by relationship, it's done by, handshakes and all that.
Big business too. They just don't talk about it as much, right? The mergers, the acquisitions, the big boy stuff, the big girl stuff. That happens with relationship too.
Yeah, you're right.
I was flying down here, ironically, with a gentleman who was telling me about stuff he's done with the government. Guy was like 70, 80 years old and telling me amazing stuff. And just, he said, it's all about relationship. I said, you're talking to the right kid.
Yeah.
He's trying to preach it. I'm like, boy, am I sold.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm a 90-year-old man in a 35-year-old body. And he started laughing. We talked. Absolutely. I got here because my dad built the American dream for me. He built a small family business, a liquor store business. I was whisked into it when I was 14. I have enormous entrepreneurial chops. I'm natural, right?
Yeah.
I'm like an athlete.
What kind of sales was your family doing at that time?
We were a $3 to $4 million business at the time I got involved full time.
Just wine?
Just wine, liquor, and beer.
Okay.
Shoppers Discount Liquors. From 98 to 2005, in that 7-year window, I grew it to a $45 million a year business.
Amazing.
And so I was very good. I'm good at what I do.
Well, people want to know how you did that, because that's...
I did that traditionally. Direct mail, radio, print, that big advertising. I paid myself $27,000 a year so I could hire good people.
Yep.
I built infrastructure and systems. I collected data. I did everything you have to do. It's never one move. It's not having a Twitter profile or a Facebook fan page. It's not having a LinkedIn profile. It's everything. It's everything. You've got to do everything. I just left my biggest brand that I've ever built, Wine Library TV, to start Daily Grape because I wanted the challenge of building a subscription model and a mobile play. I'm pointing to my pocket.
Yeah.
I just think that I got here, I got there, I'm going to big places because there's a couple things I understand, which is number one, if you don't evolve, if you don't play within the reality of the marketplace, you'll get run over.
I mean, we were just sitting back.